What's up, people? It's your man, Urban Lover, coming from your mama's prison. I'm no longer in the basement. I elevated to the next level. Yes, I've been in the prison for over a couple years, and I make videos here and there talking about our Lakers. Well, I just came to make this video because I told a brother of mine that actually asked me to make a video based on my opinion on what I think about the Lakers so far. Now, remember, this is my opinion. That means that we all have different opinions. We might see different things. I'm only speaking on what I see. And as I tell y'all once again, I come from a non-biased standpoint. There's no hate with me, all love, but I will criticize. And I love when people criticize me because it helps me be who I am today. But anyway, let's get to it. First thing you got to understand, number one, this whole squad that we're looking at right now, basically all new players. I think we only, three players that actually play together? Davis, Howard, and LeBron, if I'm not mistaken. Everybody else is basically new. So, me personally, I might criticize them on Twitter and stuff like that. That's only because, you're a fan of the team. You know what I mean? At the end of the day, when you watch them, you sit there and you're like, man, it's almost the same offense you've seen throughout the years. And what I mean by that, I know some people are going to get upset with me, but it is what it is. I don't care. You know what I'm saying? Because this is my opinion. But at the end of the day, it's still the LeBron system, no matter how you look at it. It's the same similar system when we had the young players. And LeBron, when they were running, LeBron told him when he first came, the first year he came. And he told him, slow it down, slow it down. Y'all remember that? We told the players, slow it down, half-court sets. Basically, ISO plays. That's all they run. They don't they really have no really step plays. You don't see it. Like once in the blue moon, you might see a backdoor cut or a pick and roll once in a blue moon. But all you see is LeBron or Westbrook come to the top of the key, hold the ball for a long period of time, make one pass, and that pass leads to a shot, or they attack the basket. LeBron and Westbrook are almost the exact same person. The only difference between LeBron and Westbrook is this. Westbrook is shorter, and LeBron's a better shooter. That's it. They're the exact same person. They got to have the ball in their hand. They can't really play off the ball. I mean, I think they can, but their mentality doesn't allow them to. At the end of the day, we have to wait until all the players get here. And hopefully we get like a 90% of non-injuries. Then we can actually analyze and see what we got. But right now, a lot of this falls on, I know y'all won't want to hear this, Vogel and Davis. When LeBron was out, there was a good time for Vogel to actually utilize his players to see what, their strength and weakness. And basically come up with some different play schemes. You know what I'm saying? While they're on the court, see what they're beneficial of when it's on offense compared to them just laying around. Because if you look at the offense, it's the same offense. All they do is sit at the top of the key. Like I said, guys, get their positions and they watch either LeBron or Westbrook either penetrate or dish it out. I watch Westbrook. I'm a big Westbrook fan. I watched Westbrook on a couple plays where he actually overlook a player that might have been right beside him on the right-hand side, wide open for a three. He looking that way, never looked to his right, and then, attack the basket and come up with a jumper or a layup. You know what I'm saying? And most time it probably don't fall in. I think that the biggest problem with the Lakers right now is ball movement. They do not move the ball enough. You know what I'm saying? For instance, like when they go small and Davis is at the center, you got to take advantage of the mismatches. They don't take advantage of mixed matches. That's like one of the biggest problems with the Lakers. They sit there and they allow these situations to happen and do take advantage of it. Like, for instance, if I see somebody hot, like, for instance, if Carmelo come in hot, and I'm just jumping around. If Carmelo come in hot, I'm going to continue feeding him until they stop him. It ain't about me getting 29 points, 30 points. It's about us winning. That's the object of the game, to win the game. If you only score 7 points but your team win, then it don't matter what the fans say. It's the point of you winning that game. So, for instance, if I see Davis getting mixed matched by somebody that's 6'4", 6'5", I'm going to feed them down low. The biggest problem is that they don't have no real rotation when it comes to when I'm on the floor. They don't really move around. They just stand around. And if you ever watch LeBron and Westbrook, and I know a lot of LeBron fans will get upset with me, but it's cool. If you watch, because remember, LeBron is not the same person he was 4 or 5 years ago. Y'all got to hang that up, okay? When he came to the Lakers, he became injury-prone, just like Anthony Davis. He stayed injured. So in retrospect to that, that's why I'm more lenient towards Davis, because why? We gave up a lot of players for this individual. A lot of good players. You don't believe me? Go look at them now playing the other teams. They're good players. Fans were just, they just wasn't patient. I understand that. But it don't matter about the fans. The front office wasn't patient. Magic Johnson wasn't patient. And LeBron, he's hitting close to that ladder of retirement. So, yeah, I understand his situation. And I have nothing against that. I'm a big guy. I love the young players, but at the end of the day, I'm still a product or individual who like watching the Lakers. But if you look at the Lakers, when they come down the court, they don't get Anthony Davis in a position to score easy. You know what I'm saying? Like if you watch, like I know a lot of people say LeBron and Westbrook are good, point guard. I mean, good passers. To me, they're average passers. LeBron, his biggest thing, the reason why he makes good passes because of his height. He's 6'8", but he don't really look at the whole floor. He doesn't really look at the whole floor. Westbrook, same thing. 6'3", 6'4", doesn't really look at the whole floor. You know what I mean? Like the whole thing is coming in there, dish out to Anthony Davis, or they give it to a guard. The guard, he doesn't have the confidence to shoot. He gives it back to LeBron or back to Westbrook. You know what I mean? You see this, and then you see these players go to other teams and they flourish. Why? Because they're more relaxed, they're more loose. You know what I'm saying? Whereas with the Lakers, it's like if I make this mistake, I'll be ridiculed. And it's like they're afraid, man. It's like they're afraid to take shots and stuff like that. They want to give back to LeBron. You cannot continue to rely on LeBron. LeBron is getting to that point where he's up in age. He's not the same LeBron back in the days. You got to take over. My biggest thing right now is with Davis. Vogel have to run plays to get him better positions of scoring. He shouldn't have to fight for every position. This is where the injuries coming at. For instance, when you pass the ball to Anthony Davis, a good portion of the time when he get the ball, he's at the top of the free throw line when he get the ball, hovering around that area. So that means he got to work his way down low, and they bring a double team over. And that's another thing too. Like a lot of these players, THT, LeBron, Westbrook, Davis, Carmelo Anthony. I'm just naming them 5. A lot of them players, when they see the double team coming, they don't make the extra pass a lot of times. They force a lot of shots up. You don't believe me? Watch the game. They force a lot of shots up. So, for instance, you got to run better play schemes to get Davis better opportunities at the basket to limit him getting injured and also give you opportunity to score quicker. You know what I mean? That's the thing. Like you said, they go in these half-court sets. And when they go in the half-court set, all they're doing is running ISO. They're not really running any play scheme. They're running just ISO. That's it. And you can watch the game. That's all they do is run ISO. You don't see Davis cutting around. He fighting for position and all that. So he constantly, and I'm going to tell you that put wear and tear on your body too. Then you go back on defense. Then you got to play defense as well. So there's a lot of wear and tear on his body. That's why I think on offense, they need to run more schemes. And also they need to run more fast breaks. They don't run that many fast breaks. Like I'm telling you this, to be honest with you, the Lakers, entertainment-wise, it's not really exciting. You watch it because you love the Lakers, but in reality of it, it's not really exciting. It's the same considered offense that you see for the last couple years. The same offense. But at the end of the day, like I told people, you got to blame also Frank Vogel because of who he puts into the rotation. You know what I mean? Like I watch him put Rondo and Westbrook in the backcourt. 2 guys, one who can barely shoot and one who can't shoot in the backcourt. So if I know that you got Rondo and Westbrook in the backcourt, we can double up on Davis. Like you're not acknowledging the strategy that the other coach is doing. They're watching what you put on the floor. They do the scouting report. They know who's who. So that's why I said at the end of the day, I'm happy that THT came back. He's a little radical right now, turning the ball over like a little bit like Westbrook. But once he get into a flow, we should be all right. Like I said in the day, I have no problem with the Lakers. I love them. But at the end of the day, they just got to run better play schemes on offense. Remember, LeBron just coming back. You got a lot of players still out. But the biggest thing, like I said, is that ISO play. They got to change that, and they got to run better play schemes, which they don't do. Now on defense, it's this almost similar defense that you seen back when we had the young players. You know what I'm saying? You got Dwight Howard, Anthony Davis, and Jordan. In reality of it, you shouldn't even have to run down and help those 3 out. All these 3 guys are past or present defensive players, defensive stars. So they should be able to hover the paint. You shouldn't really have to help them unless your man go down there. You follow your man, that's understandable. But in reality of it, they should be able to clog up the paint themselves. That way it keeps us honest on defense to play the perimeter. But what happened is, offense, though acknowledge this, when they see the man go down and help the big man, you got a guy wide. And remember, this league right now is based on three-point balls. You're leaving people wide open around the perimeter. Then you try to run back, but it's too late. The guy that got the shot off, man, they go a 3. When you see OKC and all these other teams, the reason why these teams are beating us, number one, because they're running. They got young legs and ball movement. That's what it is. They're running. They got young legs, ball movements. The Lakers run out of gas after the 3rd quarter. They out of gas. They tired. They're old. All them guys are old, man. No disrespect to them, because I'm old myself. But let's be honest. After a while, they're going to get tired. That's why they run a lot of those half-court sets. Because they're tired and they want to slow the game down, the pace of the game. But you allow the defense to actually get in their position and play you. And when that happens, usually what happens, turnover based on the rotation, what we got on the floor. We might have 1 or 2 3-point shoot on the floor sometimes. Sometimes might be 2. You know what I'm saying? But the majority of the time, at the end of the day, Vogel need to really sit there and look at his team and actually figure out what's the best strategy to put on that floor. That's simply put. Anyway, it's your man Urban Lover coming from your mama's basement. Yeah, I elevated, but I'm back down. Why? Because I love the basement and I love you. And I thank you guys for always following me. I thank you guys for always checking on me. I thank you guys for all that you do, man. I know I ain't dropped no videos in a while, man. I've just been busy, but I love you guys, man. At the end of the day, it is what it is. We all at the end of the day, no matter who has the whatever opinion that you have, no matter how you look at it, the one thing that we all have in common is this. We want the Lakers to win. That's it. That's all. And that's all that's written. Y'all take care.